Hello, cricket lovers. There is no denying that India-Pakistan cricket rivalry is among the biggest in the cricketing world. But however big the rivalry, both sides have produced some exceptional world-class cricketers. In this video, we forget the India-Pakistan rivalry for a change and dwell upon a fantasy team comprising of both Indian and Pakistani cricketers. How great would that team be? How would it look like? For the sake of consistency, I have considered only those players who have already played out their careers and we have their full career stats in front of us. So let's dive right in and see which players make the cut for this dream team. I would select Sunil Kawasaki to take strike as the opening batsman. There have been very few batsmen who play fast bowling as well as he does. Gavaskar was technically so sound against some of the most fearsome fast bowlers the sport has ever produced. Andy Roberts, Joel Garner, Michael Holding, Malcolm Marshall, Dennis Lillee, Bob Willis, and Imran Khan. He batted against these bowlers in the most difficult position, that of the opening batsman, when the ball was new and the bowlers were fresh, and without adequate protective gear. Remember, there were no helmets during his time. Considering so many challenges, he was the first batsman to reach the magical figure of 10,000 runs in Test cricket. With the experience of 125 Test matches, over 10,000 Test runs, 34 Test centuries including 4 double centuries, and a batting average of 51, this batting genius was not only the original Little Master, he had sharp cricketing acumen and leadership abilities as well, which is why he shall also be the captain of this dream team. At number 2, partnering with Gavaskar would be Sehwag. If one had to pick a Viv Richards from both these subcontinent teams, Virendra Sehwag would be my man. The Butcher of Najafgarh, as he was known, was the most dangerous opening batsman of his era. Not much for technique, he had fantastic hand-eye coordination and the confidence to score big and score quickly. His fearless batting and hitting of the cricket ball stands testimony to the fact that he scored over 8,000 runs at a strike rate of 82 in Test matches, and his explosive batting would complement Gavaskar's more cautious approach beautifully. The number 3 position can belong to no other batsman than Rahul Dravid. Known by many names like the Wall, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Dependable, Dravid has been the backbone of Indian Test batting for more than a decade. He's a complete team player. He has opened the batting, he has batted at number 3, batted at number 6, he has kept wickets when asked, and there has been no better servant for Indian cricket than the gentlemanly and selfless Mr. Dravid. He is also the second batsman after Sachin to score the highest number of runs in Test cricket for India. At number 4, I would have Eunice Khan, the tough, gritty, middle order batsman from Pakistan. A veteran of over 100 Test matches, he is till date the only Pakistani batsman to score over 10,000 runs in Test cricket. At a healthy average of 52, Eunice Khan and Dravid would lend the much needed solidity in the middle order. Number 5 is a very pivotal position in the batting lineup, and here I would have none other than the masterful Sachin Tendulkar who can play in all conditions, who has faced the mightiest bowling attacks, one who can provide both stability in case of a batting collapse or accelerate the scoring with his explosive batting when required. He also possesses a golden arm and is infamous for breaking many a prospering partnership with his right arm off spin bowling. Being the most capped Test player in the world and having the most number of runs and centuries in Test cricket, his career stats themselves endorse his place in the middle order batting of any Test side. There can be only one MS Dhoni, and he owns the wicketkeeper batsman role in this dream team. His exploits behind the stumps with the gloves and in front of them with the bat are legendary. His natural flair in wicket-keeping and his explosive brilliance with the bat have set the standards for future generations of wicket-keeper batsmen to emulate. His most powerful arsenal, however, is his cool, calculative mind. There has been many occasions where he has outthought his opposition rather than outfight them. He is also the best partner to have when tailenders and non-specialist batsmen are playing at the other end. At number 7, we will have one of the greatest all-rounders of the game, the Haryana Hurricane, the Indian cricketer of the century. With 434 test wickets and over 5,000 test runs, Kapil's experience, both in lower order batting and with his outswing pace bowling, would be invaluable. Not to mention, he was a brilliant outfielder as well. His heroics of saving the follow-on by hitting 4 consecutive sixes against England in England while batting with a number 11 batsman, and his 9 wickets in an innings against the mighty West Indies in Indian conditions is the stuff legends are made of. The Sultan of Swing as we knew him, Wasim Akram troubled all the great batsmen of his time. His quick arm action, genuine pace, and prodigious swing makes him indispensable in any fast bowling lineup. So he would be heading the pace bowling attack of this dream team. He has 414 test wickets and he was handy with the bat also, having 3 test centuries, including a humongous 257 not out against Zimbabwe. Wasim Akram would also be the vice captain of this team. Harbhajan Singh is only the second spinner from both India and Pakistan to take more than 400 test wickets, the first being Anil Kumble. He is also the first Indian bowler to take a hat-trick in test cricket in the famous 2001 test match against Australia. He was a match winner by himself, contributing to the memorable win against Australia at Eden Gardens by taking 13 wickets and then repeating the magic by taking 15 wickets at the next test match at Chennai, which helped India win the series against the then invincible Australians. Together with his right arm off spin bowling, he played some handy knocks in lower order batting, scoring over 2,000 test runs with 9 half-centuries and 2 centuries. The Jumbo, the gentle giant, Mr. Unbreakable. Anil Kumble was known by many names, and rightly so. Kumble was struck by West Indies bowler Mervyn Dillon delivery while batting in the May 2002 Antigua Test, which broke his jaw. The totally committed and selfless cricketer that he was, the Braveheart battled through unimaginable pain and still bowled 14 overs and took the prize scalp of Brian Lara. The iconic image of Anil Kumble walking into the field to bowl for his team's cause with his jaw bandaged tightly because it was broken and was moving loosely is an everlasting inspiration for all who aspire to play Test cricket and are willing to give what it takes to compete at the highest level. With 619 Test wickets, he is the highest wicket taker from both the India and Pakistan sides and would be leading the spin bowling attack of this team. The phrase "fast bowlers hunt in pairs" was probably coined after the cricket world saw the artistry and precision of Wasim Akram and Waqar Younis bowling together. Most pace bowlers prefer the new ball in hand, but Waqar Younis had such mastery on reverse swing that he used to devastate the opposition batting with the old ball. He had genuine pace, and his fast in-swinging toe-crushing Yorkers ended the innings of many a great batsman. Waqar had one of the best bowling strike rates in the world and has taken 373 wickets in 87 test matches at an incredible average of 23.56. In the reserves, I would have Inzamamul Haq as the batting replacement, the Rawalpindi Express Shoaib Akhtar as the bowling replacement, and the charismatic Imran Khan as the all-rounder replacement for this dream team. I'm sure there are other cricketers which you may want to see in this Dream 11 lineup. Please mention in the comment box below which cricketer you want to see and also why he should deserve a place in this dream side. It would be interesting to know.